My name is Erik Anthony Perez. I'm in Management 110 and this is my second video lab presentation. This one pertains to the Iliad assessment results. Out of the 5 skill dimensions that we were rated on, the skill that had the largest gap and that I want to focus on the most is communication. The definition of communication is effective expression in individual and group situations. I've noticed that when I'm in a group setting, I will be more passive and hear others out before I seek my answer, due to the low confidence I have in some of my answers. When I'm isolated and giving a speech, for example, I tend to get nervous and jittery at times. There were 13 individual items that the assessors rated us on that pertain to communication, and I intend to work on all of them. I'll be looking over the criteria that the Iliad assessment rated me on, as well as take steps to find ways to change the behavior and measure my progress. For communication, I was rated higher during the CEO selection and customer service portion of the assessment, but the speech part of the assessment is where I had a lower score. The items such as demonstrates appropriate nonverbals and uses appropriate pace were some of my lowest scores for the speech criteria. There are a few actions I'll take to improve my communication skills. One of the steps is ask my managers and supervisors at work how they think communication should be and how I can improve that. Good communication in front of a crowd or in front of a higher executive is imperative to good leadership and good management. Secondly, I'll ask my instructors at school how they think communication can be improved and if they can recommend any good books or articles that might be of help to me. I like to read online articles about a multitude of subjects, so I'll search for articles online on my own time that focus on improving communication and confidence. I had a deficiency when it comes to speaking confidently during my speech. Part of that comes from my confidence in my answers that I may have. In order to fix that, I can work on preparing better for events that I attend that require me to speak. At work, it could be researching more the sales ad for that week. At school, it could be reading ahead in the chapter before that particular class. Preparation and asking questions from my instructors can help me a lot with building proper communication skills. The reason that I think asking my leaders at work, instructors at school, and reading articles online will help is because that gives me a vast amount of information that I can use to interpret and apply in my life. I'm good at grasping concepts and steps to a solution. I like to learn. Therefore, once I gather all the information that I was given and organize it into ideas that I can comprehend, I can begin implementing the steps and concepts that I've learned. Managers and teachers use communication all the time. They must have good communication skills in order to be successful at their jobs. I'm going to school for management, so asking managers and teachers for guidance in improving communication will help me when it's my time to apply for a management position. I'll give myself 6 months to improve my communication skills. That will be sufficient time for me to gather information, to process it, and implement it into my daily life. Of course, after the 6 months, I'll still work on improving my communication skills. There are different ways that I can measure success and failure for communication. One is calculating the percentage of time that I give my answer first in a group setting compared to how I used to do it. Another way is measuring the amount of time I spend preparing for a speech or video presentation compared to the time that I used to spend preparing for those things. My major is business management, and in management, communication is a huge factor to success. I am determined to improve my communication skills and be ready for the next assessment that I may get. Thank you.